Hello, my name is Paula Lidon. I'm the Partnership and Funding Manager at EIT Food Northwest. We work for Iceland, Ireland and the UK geographies. Today we are co-hosting this event on the role of livestock in achieving net zero targets with AVP and Zoetis.
Stephen Connolly is my name. I'm the Agri Sustainability Manager for Ireland and Poland for ABP. And today I'm presenting some of the research from our team in the Agri team and also the Sustainability team. And a key part of our role within that team is to look at ways to reduce the carbon footprint of beef production. And how do we make that, more environmentally sustainable, but also economically sustainable for our farmers. So it's very important to find out we are in a good place. We're one of the most sustainable countries production of beef and dairy in Europe and in the world. So we're the perfect place to produce beef, but we know we need to do more. As the big advantage to ABP and also the beef industry in Ireland is, the infrastructure is in place. So we're very lucky to have Borbia, we're very lucky to have ICBF and also Teagasc. We have a 9% reduction in carbon emissions since 2015. So we are on the right track, but now it's how do we accelerate it to get more of the currently available technologies available to farmers, more that used in our production system.
Paul Crossan, Beef Enterprise Leader at Teagasc Grange. So it was really interesting to join the discussion here today at EIT Net Zero Conference, and I suppose one of the key points that I was trying to make is that we need to provide farmers with a menu of options to enable them to take steps to reduce emissions on their farm systems. We have quite a few options that are currently available, and I suppose the key focuses at the moment for us are the win-win scenarios, those scenarios that reduce emissions but also increase profitability on beef farms. Our focus at the moment are on the cost negative measures. In other words, those measures which reduce emissions but also increase profitability on farms. Some of those are, for example, better breeding. On the beef side, looking at the terminal index and the replacement index. So can we breed more efficient animals which are more profitable for the farmers but also reduce emissions? So on the maternal side, for example, better fertility, reducing the number of replacements required, calving earlier in the lifetime, and reducing the environmental overhead that occurs on farms. From a terminal perspective, we're looking at traits like carcass performance. So, higher carcass performance, which reduces our days to slaughter. Again, a very strong mitigating factor from a greenhouse gas emissions perspective.
Hi, I'm Charles Chavas. I'm a vet working with Zoetis, and I work in the field here in Ireland. And my passion is about preventing disease. Globally, there's about 20% of animals are affected by disease, and we're losing that much production. So we need to get better at what we're doing. So by getting better at what we're doing, that means having the right system and managing it correctly. And part of that is about how we feed animals. Part of that is about the environment we keep animals in, the housing, how we manage them at grass, parasite control, but also about the use of vaccines. We have a farming system out there, and if we did it better, we would be in a better place, and it will help us get other technologies which are going to take more time to get us over the line. We've got these technologies, a lot of these technologies we've already got in place. Now, part of that will be about disease and preventing disease. Part of it is also about breeding from the right animals. Now, for that we need good recording systems, so we need to have good records that actually stand up to show that what we actually think we're doing, we are actually achieving. Using all that information, we can then end up by breeding from the right animals as well. Managing those animals correctly will mean that we can end up, hopefully, having less animals to produce more good quality food.